What's going on, guys? My name is Citizen, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video. Today, we are going to start my brand new series of going over the different characters by the class, going over what they do, and then we'll get into some live gameplay to see how they play in action. Again, not the best player in the world, but again, we are just going to go in and have some fun, so hopefully you can learn a thing or two as you see what the characters are capable of. But before we get into our first character of the series, I did want to point out that the shop did in fact go through a weekly reset. So on Wednesdays, it's looking like once that date time change hits, we're going to get a brand new set of either recommended heroes to purchase and or their costumes. As you can see, Trunks, my boy Trunks, the tank top Trunks, is in fact back in the shop. I was kind of concerned when I didn't see him in the first initial release, but this was in the network test, so I'm glad to see that he's getting his shine on for this week. And as you can tell, Piccolo also got one as well. And if you go over to the skin category, they are still here from last week. They are going to be here, but they just added both Piccolo and my boy Trunks, looking as good as always. All right. So let's get into our first character of the series. We are going to go by the role, okay? So we're going to go through all of the attackers in the order. So first video is going to be Goku, then Deborah, all the way down the list, okay? So with, let's see, Bojack, by the time, hopefully I'll have him by then. Bojack will be our last one rounding us out. So for the purposes of today's video, we are going with the MC himself, Son Goku. So as you can see, it kind of like shows you like these stats by this graph of like what he's capable of. Good mobility, primarily due to his Kaioken ability, which we'll get to that in a second. Good attack range, primarily in damage over time and burst damage, with, of course, some strike resistance on top of that. Again, because of the defensive nature of Kaioken. So, he is classified as an all-arounder. So let's go over his skill breakdown, and you'll be able to see kind of like in the right-hand corner what it looks like, and they should be playing some like demo videos of what the attack looks like in real time. So, Goku is one of the few characters that does in fact has a transformation at level 7. So essentially, whenever a character transforms, think of all of their base stats going all the way up. As you can see with Goku, at level 7, he does his iconic transformation. Base HP, all attack, and damage dealt by Violent Rage up, all are increased. His passive, Violent Rage, an ability that grants increased strength against target of anger. Targets enemy heroes who have KO'd a nearby ally. So essentially, like the show, when Krillin was exploded by Frieza, that's what triggered the transformation, his anger, and he got stronger as the fight went on. That is his passive. When except it doesn't have to be Krillin, when any ally goes down near Goku, he will get an increase of damage towards that character. So his basic rush attack, he is classified under the strike category, so he's melee based, not energy based. His skill 1 is Kamehameha. This, in fact, is energy-based. So use while in Kaioken to increase the AoE, damage dealt, and apply movement speed down. So essentially, the main thing with Goku, and before we get into Meteor Hammer, I'm just going to jump all the way to skill 3, Kaioken. This is going to be the essential key piece of all the combos that you're going to see today. Whenever we use an ability, we're automatically also going to follow up with Kaioken, so that way whatever attack that we're doing, minus the Spirit Bomb, to do the most amount of damage. And as Goku levels up, the damage only increases. They actually gave him a buff prior to the game's official release. So, a self-strengthening technique that amplifies damage, like the show, applies strike attack up, all defense up, and movement speed up to self. Combined with a super attack to increase that skill's effectiveness. Combined with another skill to increase that skill's effectiveness and apply strike attack up and all defense up to yourself. When another skill hits, excluding Kaioken, the skill's cooldown is reduced. So now we're going to get over into Meteor Hammer, a rush to a set position to strike with a fist. Use while Kaioken is active to generate a shockwave, deal additional damage, and to stagger the enemy. So again, Kaioken is going to be essential for getting the extra bonuses for these attacks rather than just using them on their own. They're still good by themselves, especially the higher up in level you get, but they are just that much better with Kaioken. And lastly, to round us off, we have the Spirit Bomb, the ever iconic move of Goku. Amass energy from allies and launch the collected energy orb at a set position. Deals more damage the more ally heroes remain. Use while Kaioken is active to increase damage dealt and cause an explosion when it disappears for further damage. Okay, so apparently I was wrong. You can also use Kaioken. This is actually the first time I'm seeing this. Normally I just kind of like launch it. I don't really ever associate doing Kaioken with it because a lot of the characters, it always says excluding your super attack. This one, in fact, has no limitation. You can actually get an additional benefit of using Kaioken while the speeder bomb is active. And so hopefully we can kind of pull that one off. That'll be the first time that I'm actually going to be seeing that. I've used everything else with Kaioken, but not the super attack. That's actually really cool. So, hey, you learn something new every day. All right. Without further ado, let's go on into it. We are rocking the ever-iconic outfit that he used, well, mainly after every fight, right? But again, in this case, this is Frieza Saga, or Namek Saga Goku, with his torn gi. So let's see what we can do. So we are in a territory, but like I said, for the purposes of these showcases, we're only going to stick with quick battles so that way we can showcase truly what they offer rather than being sweaty. And then especially if I have to like focus or concentrate, I want to be able to talk with you guys and kind of like guide you through my thought process. And that's pretty much what it's going to be. So we did the breakdown, but I kind of wanted to just go step by step so you guys can see kind of like what my thought process is, why I do what I do, why I move the way that I move, and like trying to like showcase that skill. So we did talk about previously in last video that the key that I like to play, that my key play style, is doing the most amount of damage, right? So I always center my divine card combos around doing the most damage. Now, mind you, there is no one-size-fits-all build. Please, I highly encourage you. This game is very fun with the way that you can customize abilities. You can build characters the way in which you want to build them. You can make Goku, who's already a great damage dealer, do more damage by going all red. You can mix and match with some green, your tanking abilities, to give you some more defense. Or if you want to make him more mobile than he already is, especially with Kaioken, you can do some technical cards as well. But for the purposes of today's video and my playstyle, we're going to try to do the most amount of damage with Goku, maximizing our Kaioken, hopefully launching the Spirit Bomb with Kaioken, and going from there. This is perfect. We have our Divine Draw of Super Damage Boost to Skill 1, so we're going to be able to do the most amount of damage as Goku. Now, also, again, there never really is a guarantee that we could get the character. I could be doing this entire video, and then someone is just insta-locking Goku. If that ever happens, then we'll just kind of, like, play around it, do what we're going to do, and then go from there. But we were able to get him, so I'm going to show you my Divine Card combo. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to start off with the Lightning Swift, deal additional energy damage to enemy, which will be great with our Kamehameha, boost damage dealt to target in proportion to their max HP, or boost damage slightly to enemy when they are below 50% HP. For the purposes of today's video, we're going to be going with the one where we're under 50%, so that way we can finish them off faster. Right, so those are the two I wanted to highlight. The last one, Pursuer, it just basically, I'm going to do more damage when I am rushing at a target. Okay, so we have, oh, I'm liking the team. Ooh, okay. I like that from Vegeta. All right, let's go. This is Gekishin Squadra, folks, so I'm going to be going with Vegeta again, just like last video. So, okay, what we're going to do here is my main thing that I'm going to be focusing on is getting my Kamehameha active, but I'm going to do one Kamehameha, and then when I get to level 3, I'm going to get Kaioken, so that way I can start using the Kaioken Kamehameha. I think he says like ×4, so ×4 Kamehameha is what you could call it. That's going to be our main combo. So hopefully Vegeta sticks with me so we can win this upcoming fight. I don't know who's going to be in the bottom lane, because you don't find out until they are with us. It looks like it's going to be the father-son duo. I'm going to go after Trunks here. Boom, we were able to get that going. He is going to use Photon Bomber, but we were able to get him. Let's go Kaioken, get the speed of the attack. Nice! Look at that dynamic combo. That is what I'm talking about. No father-son duo here. Alright, cool. So we are now very much ahead. Let's just finish up this farm. We will go heal up now. Start activating Lightning Swift. I will come back for those Cell Juniors. They are coming back down. But for right now, we're just going to come here. Okay, let you take that. We'll take these. I want him to stay, hopefully he stays close with me so that way we can kind of like maximize that. I want to keep taking fights with him. Looks like it's going to be a good game. All right, cool. Come on with me. He is level 5, so he already has his ultimate, which is perfect. That's crazy coming from Goku. Love that line. All right, so we're going to get our Spirit Bomb going. So now we have everything ready. And we're going to do Kamehameha, Meteor Mash, Kaioken. Get him. Nice, that's perfect. Vegeta is going to go for our God of Destruction. We'll cut him off here. Because he is hidden, or thought he was hidden. Ooh, that Photon Bomb into the Kaioken Kamehameha was nice. Alright, let's get our Kamehameha to level 2. And then we do have our card available. We are going to go with Prepare to Die. That's going to give us that, I forgot the name of it before. That is going to let us do the most damage when they are below 50%. Alright, the Supreme Kai is active and ready. Then Meteor Mash into Kaioken. Perfect. We're going to get our Kaioken to level 2. We do have our transformation, so let's finish this up. Now let's transform. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, he also transformed. Oh, we are in it now. Let's go. All right. I'm going to go Kamehameha. Boom. Into the Kaioken. Trunks is down. Boom. Let's go. Oh, like I'm saying, chat, this is going to be the very key to Goku. Is again, we're going to be comboing. But again, this Vegeta being with me and we're taking these team fights very strategically. This is how to play him. He already does the most amount of damage, but if he gets some help in any capacity, oh man. So for the purposes of maximizing our energy attacks, we are going to maximize our Kaioken, or our Kamehameha, and then we're going to go for our Kaioken. The Spirit Bomb will come with time. Boom, look at that. That's why we go for the Kamehameha. Boom, look at the combos. Let's go. All right. How's up top looking? So we're doing pretty decent. They're good. They are level 5. That's my only concern. Then we're going to go with Pursuer. Pursuer deals additional energy damage to targets, right? So that's what we want, because a lot of our attacks, minus the Meteor Mash, are melee-based. Or, sorry, are energy-based, with just Meteor Mash, or Meteor Strike, being the only one that's not. So, Kaioken is at max, so now we are set and good to go. Ooh, yeah, look at the damage, look at the insane amounts of damage. Boom! Bye, Vegeta. Let's go. I'm gonna activate my max Gekishin burst here. Oh, I'm not gonna have time. Oh, that's fine. Oh. Look at that. That is the power of Goku. Obviously, again, take that with a grain of salt because we are 3 levels higher than that Trunks, but still, the fact that it can just melt like that. We're gonna launch our level 1 Spirit Bomb, and then boom, Nappa did not stand a chance. All right, Meteor Mash into Kaioken. And he's down. Now we're going to get our Spirit Bomb to level 2. Let's see. Ooh, Vegeta finally was able to transform. Into Kamehameha. Into Meteor Mash. He is done. And then it also shows you what little skill. So Lightning Swift activated in that moment for us to get that kill. All right, Trunks is here. Boom, man, Trunks is down. Let's go. And Vegeta's with me, say less. We are actually doing extremely well on our levels and everything like that, so let's take advantage of that. And let's go. Level 3 Gekishin Burst. Level 3 Gekishin Burst. Boom. Let's see. Ooh. Vegeta has a lot of health over here. While he's distracted. Ooh, I am not doing well. Oh! We were able to get out of there. Spirit Bomb is level 3. Vegeta, I will be right back. I have to dip out. I am about to die. I'm actually not going to make it. I actually have to... Ooh, I have to... Oh, no, my gosh, they're going to come after me. All right, let's go. I'm going to go. Going back to spawn just to automatically full health. I saw that Daimaku. Let's try to cut him off here. Especially if he has his ultimate. Can't let him do that. Booyah! That's 1 kill. That's 2 kills. Goku, let's go. We were able to defend. Nice. All right, he does that AoE going. That's Vegeta. All right, let's see if you can come after me. Into the Kamehameha. Into the Meteor Mash. He is done. Sorry about that, Vegeta. All right, guys, let's see if we can pull off the Spirit Bomb. Boom, Spear Bomb, Kaioken. Half the health, done. Ribrianne did not stand a chance. Oh man, I am gonna start using that from now on. That is dope. Alright, Trunks is there. Uh-oh. Let's try to catch him. Ooh, I don't think he was expecting that. I don't think he was expecting that. Let's go. Let's cut off this Vegeta. Uh-oh. Ooh, were we able to take anybody out? No, but Vegeta was able to finish our kill, so he was able to get, I think, 1 or 2. So that's nice. Let's see where Vegeta's going. But yeah, no, that was really nice. I cannot believe that is the power of the Spear Bomb mixed in with the Kaioken. That is insane. All right, so we're going to get back in here and run that back. Again, we're still doing good. Their attackers are rather on the lower side. I don't think that Trunks was expecting a lot of stuff. We are just, like, not taking it easy on him. Good job, Vegeta, finishing that off. This Gohan. I have to teach my son a lesson here. Nope. Get back here. Nope. You're not running away. He's very mobile. We weren't going to let him do that. So now that we have all 4 are dead, both Zenos are on either side. Yep, I hear you. I'm going to go there and use the Gekishin Burst and get that out of the way. Boom, we're done over here. And then, yup, here we go. All right, let's see what I can do. Kaioken Spirit Bomb. We got a triple kill. Look at that. Oh, that was great. That's the power of Goku, guys. Who got MVP? The man himself. Let's go. So essentially, guys, that is Goku in a nutshell. 20 KOs. That has to be my record. Wow. So we were able to get 20 KOs and really showcase what the true power of Goku is like when it is in tandem, especially if I have support like that Vegeta was, which, by the way, Vegeta, man, dude, that was awesome. I think I finally got the second set of missions. That was awesome. That Vegeta really had my back there. And then what is this? Oh, yeah. Yep. And then they just announced it. Boom. That's so cool. Notice regarding trial hero changes. Oh, Super Saiyan Trunks, Teen, Zamasu, and Majin Buu Good are going to be the ones that are going to be for the trial instead of Piccolo. I think that's a very fair change of pace. But also, here's really quick, before we get into the next game, I wanted to highlight something. Notice how it always says kind of like what that classification is. Super Saiyan Trunks, parenthesis, Teen. Majin Buu, parenthesis, Good. I feel like, and I would be shocked if that wasn't the case, that the reason they do that is because, again, they plan on releasing other variants of that character that will have the same name, but it's going to be different. Like Majin Buu Evil, and that'll be like a tank or something like that, or an attacker. Or just Kid Buu, right? Super Saiyan Trunks, just the kid version, right? Because they have, again, Gohan Kid, right? They're going to have Gohan Teen, Gohan Adult, Beast Gohan, the whole 9, right? So I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with that. But that was really cool. So we got to see that update in real time. But guys, that is Goku in a nutshell. We're going to do one more just to see if we can do another Spirit Bomb with the Kaioken, because that was really good, and I'm really surprised. I was actually pleasantly surprised at the amount of damage that we do, especially that triple kill at the end. I know the Spirit Bomb itself was the double, but it melted that Gohan. That all it needed to do was just get literally a rush attack, and he was done. So we did get a triple kill there, but that was really cool. But man, I am loving Goku. I cannot wait to see what other costumes they do have. And again, for context, he is one of the few characters that does have a finisher attack. He does have the U-Fool that he uses against Frieza at the end of their fight. Again, but keynote that the only time that will activate is after you transform into Super Saiyan. So as in, if you defeat an enemy before you transform, it is going to do the regular defeat animation. He also has the team finisher dual attack, which looks like that when he's helping out Krillin. Again, that can be mixed and matched with any character. It is not tied to just Goku or just Krillin. The character does have to have the dual attack to execute, right? All right, so we're going to do one more game, And then we are donezo. Ooh, oh, look at that. First game was damage for skill 1, and now super start. It's going to allow us to do the max amount of damage early with our Kamehameha. So that means that the first 2 levels that we get, by level 3, we're going to have level 2 Kaioken. I'm super excited about that. So we have Izanagi rocking our Krillin with Farm with Shotgun. We have Monkey D. Luffy rocking with Deborah. And I like how we're splitting the lanes, so 2 attackers on different lanes. And HTC rocking with Zamasu. So let's see. I wonder who's going to come and be on my side. I feel like it's going to be Zamasu because typically Krillins go top lane, but we'll see. Either way, it's going to be a good game. So we're going up against Majin Buu, Kale, Bojack, and another Zamasu, the mirror match. All right. Let's see what we can do. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to get another 20-kill game, but, I mean, we're going to try to be as close as we can with that. All right, Goku, let's do this.
3, 2,
Round 2.
1.
All right, so it is, in fact, going to be Zamasu, so let's do this. I am not going to activate. I'm going to hold off on using that attack until we get into our main fight. I don't want to use any of our energy-based attacks just yet. So, I'm going to go over here, take this out. Yep, now we're going to get Kaioken. And we're going to go and get this one. And then, so the next kill should get me to level 2 Kaioken. Boom. All right. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, Zamasu's meeting us at the rack? Let's see. Boom, we were able to seal that. Oh, Zamasu was triggered. I'm going to activate Kaioken. Booyah! And we got saved because Bojack was about to launch an ability. Let's help him out. Boom! Look at that. We were able to turn that around. I got super lucky that I timed that correctly with the Zamasu in our fight. I just make sure I can't die to those slow juniors. That'd be bad. With the Zamasu fight, because the way that it was going, if I did not kill that Zamasu in time, so the way that what I got lucky on is the timing of the animation to give me invincibility frames. Because if Bojack launched that before I killed Zamasu and it hit, I would have lost. All right, let's see. So Zamasu is running away. The Kaioken. Oh, I missed! Oh, if only it was level 2. All right, we're going to pull back because I don't want us to die immediately. Let's get this Kai going. And then a drain. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, cool. I'm going to be right back. I just got to heal up a little bit. I'm going to tell him to fall back. I don't want a repeat of the last YouTube video where I definitely misplayed that. All right, we're going to get Bojack going. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Ah, mix-ups. That was on me. Let's see. Oh, Zamasu! Come on, buddy. Oh, get out of there! Ah, that's okay. It's okay. We won one. They won one. That's a fair trade. All right. Let's get our Giant Slayer active. I could, yeah. You know what? Let's just start working on these farms. By the time he gets here, we'll be good. All right. And then... All right, so we are going to hurry up, though, because I know that they are fighting Nappa. Now I'm going to transform. All right, let's do this. All right, Zamasu, let's see what you got. All right, I just got to be careful. Oh, he already activated his ability. Let's go. Kaioken to catch him up. Oh. All right. Okay. I see how this is going to be with that Bojack. He's going to be one of those in and out kind of people. All right. Zamasu has my back. That's not... Why did you take that? I needed that. Okay, well, whatever. We're just going to keep it going. All right. We're going to heal up. Whoa! Bojack just coming in out of nowhere? All right, let's catch him off. Oh! Catch him off guard. Oh, he transformed. We're gonna activate Pursuer. Kaioken, cut you off. Nice. Alright, Kaioken level 3. Kamehameha level 3. Booyah. Alright. I'm gonna go max Gekishin Burst. Never mind, Zamasu. Alright. Ooh, nope. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. Tell him to fall back. Like how he like screams run like we weren't even in danger. But alright, Goku, I got you. Let's go get this Kai real quick. I don't want to give him the chance to get any farming utility. So we are now max on level 3 on our Meteor Strike or Meteor Mash. Let's go. Boom. Okay, so we did lose that boss. That actually puts us at a little bit of a disadvantage. Alright, nope. Zamasu. Kamehameha. Perfect. Oh no! Let me heal up real quick. Oh, Jack, you crafty dude. Kamehameha from the downtown! Let's go! Alright. So at level 11, we'll have our Spirit Bomb at level 3, which is perfect. We are letting that Zamasu have it. Wow, let's go. Kaioken for the win. Max Gekishin, sorry, just a regular Gekishin Burst, but at level 3, so they're going to do more damage at level 3. Booyah. He'll wrap us out. Boom, Kamehameha. Booyah. Alright, we got to get out of here. Woo. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to hide right here. So he can't move from that, which is great. I can do this. Boom. So me and Zamasu are just taking care of business down low. So now we can actually help top lane. So let's see what we can do up top. Because they are all level 8, we are level 10, so of course we are doing extremely well. Yep, I'm helping you out, DeBoer, don't worry. Ooh, actually, hold on. Boop. Alright, cool. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Booyah! Booyah! Alright, cool, cool, cool. Let's go in. This game's a wrap. This game's a wrap. I don't think KO can do anything about it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take the Dragon Ball with the last bit of health we were able to. Let's go. We got a kill and we got the Dragon Ball. Nice. There it is. What a team win. That was really well played. And we got another MVP. And that's pretty much it. That's the name of the game, right? So, obviously, we didn't get the 20, but we still were able to get 11,000 kills. 11 KOs. Let's see what we were able to do. Everything, and then we took the least amount of damage from the enemy, so even then, that is really good. You don't want that to be highlighted. That means you took the most damage, right? But we were top of the lobby in everything else, so that was really awesome. Well, guys, that has been the video. Hopefully you liked it. You got to learn a little bit about how to play Goku, and hopefully you can translate some of what you saw into your games as well. Again, as far as the divine card combos go, it's whatever your playstyle is. Obviously, I was going for more damage, but it is up to you on whatever it is that you want to play. But then again, also, just because I played Goku this way doesn't mean that you have to. Again, have fun with this game. Just do what you want to do. Have fun. But hey, if you learn something, even better. So again, my name is Citizen. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment if you're new, comment what your favorite or who your favorite Dragon Ball character is, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.